Hey everyone! So today I wanted to touch on something that I think is really relevant to living out our faith. And that is when something difficult or hard comes our way, what is our gut reaction? What is our first thing that we do in response to that? And to be honest, our lives, they're so full of difficulties and troubles and real struggles, but we often just jump to whatever maybe plan we can make, or there's something that we just kind of hop to every single time. And I want to encourage us for that to be God. And so I wanted to kind of speak on maybe a couple of things in my life, and maybe you can add that to yours as well. And so often when I'm going through something tough, my first reaction is, okay, so let me make a plan. And it's really strange. I'm kind of like that person who makes plans. Something like I will run scenarios and logistics and try and work out what is the best way forward. And really, as Christians, that shouldn't be something that we should be going towards. In fact, our first step should be, okay, I'm hit with this difficulty. God, what is your plan during this? And so that's really, really important. And so, even I would say, those of you who maybe wouldn't call yourself Christians, what is the first thing that you do when something happens? And I want to challenge you that maybe that thing needs to be pray. And that might be really hard at first because you might not know what to do, but just to say, God, I'm going to trust in you in this. I want to see what you will do in this situation and give him time. One of the big things for me was when I was growing up, I was 20 years old and my mom had lung cancer and it was really bad, really, really bad. It was very serious, and to be honest, it really hit my core. And I would pray and pray and pray and say, God, please heal my mother. Take care of her. Help her at this time. And then eventually, when I saw that medicine wouldn't help, anything wouldn't help this, I said, okay, God, I've been making my plans, but what is your plan in this? And in fact, I remember going home one night and I was crying and crying and crying. And I said, God, what's happening here? I don't know. Help me in this. And he gave me a verse, and I want to share that verse with you today. Okay, it's from 2 Corinthians 1, 3 and 4. Praise be to the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. And it kind of speaks this whole thing of we are going through something big, something shattering, earth shattering, and we need to be comforted because we're hurting inside. It's hard and it's difficult and there's tears and there's pain. But God, if you allow him to, brings comfort into that situation. And so, in turn, years afterwards, and in fact, even just a month after I lost my mom, my friend lost his brother, and it hurt. But I knew what it was like to lose someone close to me. And so I was able to comfort him and be there for him. And in fact, I would say dozens of times I've had people come to me because they know that I've lost my mother. And how did I do? What worked for me? And it was really that connection to God. And so whatever you're going through, whatever tough time you're going through, we've got this COVID-19 going on at the moment, and there are deaths happening, and that's really happening to people who are close to us now. It's becoming very real. And I want to encourage you to cry out to God. Turn to him. Let him be sovereign of the situation. Don't just make plans ourselves, but let's stop and pray right at the beginning when we hear of this the first time. And let's turn to God and let's offer that situation to him. And you'll be amazed at what he does and how he touches your life. I hope this was a real encouragement to you and a blessing to you all. Till next time.